Hey, it's Collin Harper from Gwinnett Place Honda. Here test driving our new 2018 Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid. So we'll get going on the road now. Start it up. It's a push button. Foot on the brake. Start engine. Wow, just amazing how quiet it is. Also have in the new 2018 here, we also have the electric parking brake. So I enabled the parking brake, so I'm gonna take it off. So we wanna put our foot down on the brake and then push the button down. Now, if I wanted to engage that electric parking brake, I'll pull up with my foot on the brake as well. All right, we have our touch button gear shift here. So if I wanted to go to reverse, we'll pull back. We have the 3-angle view camera, our wide view, standard, and then we have directly overhead. All right, and all 3 angles, we don't want to go past this broken line. And also in angle 1 and angle 2, you're going to have your trajectory line, so it'll start to kind of guide you into the spot for you. From there, we'll get on the road. All right. Nice and quiet, smooth. Now, one thing I know that our Honda lovers are going to love is that we have our lane watch camera. That's also going to be in this model. My initial thoughts, quiet, which most hybrids should be quiet, but the driving is, it's not bad for a hybrid. I mean, it really doesn't feel like a hybrid as far as drive. Handles pretty nice so far. We're going around a nice little curve here. You don't hear a lot of wind noise kind of coming in. We have pedal shifters as well in the new 2018 Honda Clarity, which is going to be kind of using somewhat like a manual transmission, which you can upshift and downshift, kind of play with the gears, kind of how you like. Now, also very important, so we have sport mode available. Sport mode is going to be a little bit mostly running off your gasoline. But how it actually is going to work is it's going to start to keep up your RPMs a little bit higher, so we have that power available a lot sooner. So I'm actually going to take off from a complete stop in sport mode, just so you guys can kind of see the power. Got out in front of those cars pretty quick. Now I'm going to try using our gasoline eco mode. So eco mode is going to keep those RPMs down low. We're driving on gasoline and give us a little bit of boost on our fuel economy. Also, one thing I would want to say is the braking is actually pretty spot on, which is a little bit different. Kind of driving with regenerative braking. Normally, sometimes I feel like it's a lot of free play. With the Clarity, it's not a lot of free play. It's pretty kind of stop on the dime. To a complete stop now. Man, It's kind of scary how quiet it is, but now also we have our digital speedometer. Our digital speedometer, we can kind of cycle out and kind of look at other displays. So we can look at our average mile per gallon. We can look at as far as our braking to our battery. We can look at our speed, average range for trip A. You can look at your stats. You can look at your fuel, maintenance, which I love that where it says your next maintenance is not due until 9 months. A lot of times in Hondas you see an oil life percentage, but this one actually gives you a kind of an ETA that says your next maintenance is not due for 9 months. So I love that. We can look at our radio, and we can also change between our different sources like our Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Audio, satellite radio. So we can kind of cycle out to different kind of things by only using our speedometer. And then obviously we have our phone controls here as well for us, but we don't have a phone paired up to our Bluetooth. Alright, so shortly we'll be getting on the highway, kind of see how the Honda sensing works with the new clarity. Alright, so on my speedometer, you're going to see where it says ACC. ACC is basically going to stand for our adaptive cruise control. And to the right of it is going to be our LKS. Our LKS stands for our lane keeping assist. So once we go in above 45, our lane keeping to kick in and kind of help me out, kind of assist me to drive. Now right now I have kind of the lightest touch on the steering wheel, or I can actually take my hands off the steering wheel for a moment or two, and then it'll keep itself in the lane. Now our adaptive cruise control, see how that works out. So I have her set at 65. So if it's a car that comes in front of me that's not doing 65, we'll automatically start to slow down and match the speed that the car is doing in front of us. So if the car in front of us is doing, let's say 50 miles an hour, we'll automatically start slowing down, keeping that safe distance that I set right here on our speedometer, and then we'll match the speed. Once the car leaves the road, if we're using adaptive cruise control, the speed that you have it set at, let's say I have set at 65, it'll automatically go back to doing 65 miles an hour. Now, in addition to the Honda sensing, you also get the lane departure mitigation. So if we start to leave this lane right now, steering wheel fights me, brings you back over to the center. I'll do it one more time. I'm going to drift over. Boom. Now right now we're coming up on a van, and it's automatically starting to slow me down. So right now, if you look at my speedometer is set at 65 on adaptive cruise, but we're only doing 61. Now I'm going to get one lane over to the right. Our lane keeping actually turns off once I put on my blinker. Still using adaptive cruise, as you see that we're coming up to a stop, so we'll see how it works. Right. Now also what we can also set if we was at a complete stop is our brake hold. So brake hold is a wonderful new technology that we're introducing into the Honda family. which basically if you come to a complete stop, it'll automatically, once you tap the button brake hold, it automatically holds the brakes in place for us, almost like a heel assist, so we wouldn't roll back. And then you can actually take your foot off the brake, kind of relax for a moment or two. So right now I'm coming to a complete stop. I hit this button here. This is my whole brake. Tap it, take my foot off the brake, and relax. Now right now this car's moving up ahead, so I'm gonna have a little bit of room to go. So if I want to release my whole brake, I'm just gonna tap on my accelerator, and I automatically start back moving for us. Now for my northern drivers, I know you guys are gonna probably love this, but every 2018 Honda Clarity also comes with heated seats. So no matter if you go to your touring model or just your standard model, you will have heated seats. The front two are going to be heated. There's 3 levels. You have the high, the medium, and the low heated.
So what's your overall impression of the 2018 Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid?
Overall, I like it. I think Honda did a really good job designing it. Kind of key things. They brought back the lane watch camera. I love that we brought that back. Auto dimming mirror standard. I think they did a really good job also in addressing some of the blind spots that's on vehicles. You have this kind of smaller mirror here, so you can kind of see cars right here in front, or maybe a shopping cart if you're pulling out of it like a grocery store. We have this curved mirror that's going to be on the left side of our mirror, which this black line represents a curved mirror. Everything from the far left side is going to be curved. As far as drive-wise, I mean, honestly, you don't really tell that it's a hybrid. It kind of just drives like a standard kind of maybe 4-cylinder. Just a lot more quieter and a lot more smoother. But it does have some power for people who are kind of maybe scared of driving a hybrid. I think performance-wise, a lot of people will be pretty impressed with it. And then obviously the gas per mileage is just a plus. Now on your electrical, you're going to get 52 miles to a gallon just on your electrical alone. Combination between gasoline and the electrical, we're going to use 110 miles per gallon. Hope you guys enjoyed the test drive. Hopefully you guys come see me at Gwinnett Place Honda. I'm Collin Harper.